Alright, team. Let's do this. We're going Leroy Jenkins. Ahoy, everybody. Welcome. It's the War Within first stream. I've been away for a little while. I was on holiday by the sea. It was lovely to see the ocean, feel the sand on my feet. Super relaxing. And now I'm back and ready for the new expansion. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Lovely Sunday afternoon, nice and chilled. A bit grey here. Big applause by Wartax. Thank you, brother. Nice to see you. Hello, Wartax. Hello, Enelod. Now, Finster. Well, Enelod had to change his account. No problem at all. Nice to have your company, guys. Nice to see you again. I hope you guys are enjoying the expansion so far. We are farming some valor here. So the currency you need to upgrade your gear. I'm currently on item level 574, so we have a lot of items I need to upgrade. Some of the items are not the best, the stats are not great. So I will try to upgrade the items I know that have good stats for me. So mostly ace and mostly versatility at the moment. So try to upgrade those first, and then we might try to wait to get better items, such as my waste. I've got mastery and crit, which I don't really need for resto druids. I would prefer more ace and more versatility, so we might try to get an item with those stats before I upgrade it. But that's the plan here today. Playing loads of heroics, so if you guys want to play with us, give us a shout. If there's any item you need from a specific dungeon, we can try to run that same dungeon 3 or 4 times to see if the item drops for you. Wartax, of all the items, just needs valor. Oh, happy days, Wartax. That is step 1 is done, isn't it? Now we just need to upgrade. That's good, brother. That's really good. I think we're gonna go Stone Vault, because that's the dungeon that Eralod needs on the Warlock. So dungeon start group, heroic, yes. Stone Vault. What should I say? Valor, spam, I suppose. So you can find a tank first, and then the last spot we already have Bloodlust or Hero, if you play Alliance like us. And we got Battle Res as well, so any class will do. I might not invite a DPS now, just in case a tank signs up with a friend, with another DPS, so there's no point to invite a DPS. There's a tank here, I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds maybe. It doesn't look too bad. Item level 5, 6, 7, but obviously a bigger tank like this one, 577, will allow us to be a little bit quicker. And now we got a big mage. Oh, yeah, I invited the right guy. A big mage with a big item level, just to make things a bit quicker. And Wartax and Eralod were saying on the community chat that there's something about Alliance and Horde not being able to play heroic together. I honest to God, I didn't even notice that you could only play with your faction heroics. I didn't notice. I've been playing the game for a week now, since I came back from holiday, and I've been signing up to random parties, and I didn't realize they were all Alliance. That's really funny, actually. Wartax was saying that maybe Arakara is, or Rookery or Stone Vault are the fastest dungeons to get our Vala. I can see the Demon Hunter and the Mage are already here, so they shouldn't need a summon. I might throw a summon to Wartax and Eralod instead. Someone is asking, why don't we do Rookery? Oh yeah, I did Stone Vault, didn't I? Ah. Oh, hold on. My mistake. So let me quickly fly to Stone Vault. Is that where Erlot is? Yes. I was a little bit AFK in the brain. I wasn't thinking. I actually thought this was Stone Vault, but it's not. It's Rookery. Whoops. Let us just find the Flight Master. We can queue up? Really? Can I just queue up for... Oh! Oh, yeah! Wait. Specific dungeons... Heroic... The Rookery. Oh! That's easy then. We don't have to summon people. Wartax is saying the same thing in the Twitch chat. I didn't realize that. That'll make it a lot easier. Oh yeah! Man, I keep getting it all mixed up. Eralod is looking at me going, what the hell are you doing, dude? We said Stone Vault, why are you doing this to me? Whoops. Well, there's a big advantage, actually, playing all Alliance. You can just summon... You don't need to summon people. You can just sign up. That's good. Right, there are a couple of casts here you really need to stop. Cannot see... Where are you? Couldn't see the tank for a minute. In this room, there are a couple of casters that will cast AoE Fear, and it's really annoying. They can chain cast it as well. Is that a bit too loud? That's a little bit too loud. Yeah, sometimes, especially at the start when I was leveling up, I came here and I would get feared non-stop for like 5 seconds. It was really annoying. Actually, I had a couple of wipes because of that. Big pull here by the tank. Hopefully people will have enough life to stay alive a little bit longer until I connect with them. Nice big pull, I like it. Big damage as well coming through. Huge DPS. Careful now. A bit low. Everyone is a bit low. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Trying to keep people alive as much as I can, but couldn't keep everyone alive this time. A bit too much damage. Time to battle rest. We're okay now. Rebuff. Off we go again. Big damage there on Wartax and Eralod. Showing how it's done. Good job, boys. Change my loot to balance just in case I get an item that Eralod needs. Oh, I do like this tank. This tank is super good. Very fast, very speedy. Playing on the edge of what we can survive at the moment, but So far, we didn't wipe, so I cannot complain. As long as we don't wipe, we can pull the old engine, that's fine. Oh, Analog, you only need the neck? Gotcha, brother, gotcha. If I get the neck, I'll let you know. I'm happy to trade. Big eels. So what we are doing here, in terms of big AoE eels for myself as a druid, it's very simple, guys. I use Swiftmend on someone, doesn't matter who, just random person. Swiftmend first, and then I press Wild Growth. That's the best way to get lots of AoE eel done. Swiftmend will power up your next eel. So Wild Growth, the AoE eel that places an eel over time on all of your party, will eel even more. And then after that, if I see that my team is really low on life, I will also press Flourish to make my AoE healing even stronger. So playing Wrestle Druid, that's basically it. That's the only kind of...
Come on, Warlord!
Ahoy, Peregrine! So nice to see you! How's it going, brother? Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Nice and chilled, with loads of World of Warcraft. Oh, Edelod, you are done? Oh, fantastic news, bro. Fantastic news. So I think Edelod already got the item he wanted on the first boss, so we can play any dungeon now. Let me just pick up this mage. Is he gonna blink? I'm hoping for a blink. Come on, Mr. Mage. Blink to me. There he is. Debuff. So Swiftman first. Wild Growth right after. Followed by Flourish. That's the quickest way. It only takes like, I don't know, 2-3 seconds to drastically increase your eel output, AoE eel output as a Resto Druid. If you only have like 2 seconds to react, that's the best use of your cooldown. So Swiftmend on anyone, I use it on Wartax playing the Evoker this time, and straight away I cast Wild Growth, AoE eel, empowering the Wild Growth that way. And again, Swiftman first, followed by Wild Growth. That's the quickest, biggest AoE heal you can get as a Resto Druid. Another fantastic ability for AoE healing is the ability here, of course, the big green circle on the floor, combined with your life bloom. Every time your life bloom pops and you have this big green circle on the floor, you get loads of AoE as well. AoE heal. We might go Rookery now, because the tank was asking for Rookery, as apparently it's faster to get Valor. So we'll do that next. Ahoy, Vatopedinus as well there on the chat. So nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, guys. We have a full house here. Vatopedinus, where are you, mate? I'm at home. But you can see my shed, my garden shed, on the background. Makes it look like I am streaming from the forest. It's not exactly the forest. I got a lot of trees around me, but it's not a forest. Made a little mistake there. I stayed in this frontal. Whoops. Luckily I didn't die, so that's good. The next pull is normally good, guys. The next pull, normally the tank will pull half of this room altogether, and the boss. I like this pull. So we're going raw, speedy raw. I'm gonna go quickly into cat form and jump, so I'm a bit faster, so I'm in position. And now I'm just spamming heal here. Just big heals to pay the bills. Big single target heal on the tank. That was Swiftment, Nature Swiftness, and Regrowth. That's the biggest single target heal you can get as the rest of the grids. Now I'm gonna go Swiftment into Wild Growth into Flourish. That's the best AoE heal. In just 2 seconds you get loads of healing done. Boss is already dead? Happy days. It's the first time I see the boss dying in the middle there. Oh, it's there actually. He comes back to where you are. Peregrine, how's it going, mate? All good? Peregrine, it's Sunday afternoon. We are feeling good, brother. Playing World of Warcraft with some friends. Life does not get much better than this, brother. We gotta appreciate it, don't we? I'm a bit behind. This is a bit dangerous now because I know this room deals a lot of damage. And I haven't ramped my healing at all. My healing is so behind. Just jumping in cat form from enemy to enemy just to make myself quicker. Big heals on the tank. Into Convoke the Spirits. Into Flourish. Into... Sadly, Wartax dying. Cannot see his body. Where is Wartax? Cannot rest him. He should be here though. Oh, I don't have rest available, of course. This is not Mythic Plus. Mythic Plus, it resets. Every time you start Mythic Plus, it resets your battle rest. But because I used it on the last run, I do not have it now. That's what's happening. I think Analog on the Warlock did that for us now. I need to jump to an enemy again, make myself Speedy Gonzalez, catch up with my team. Quick Swiftment into Wild Growth, big AoE healing. Man, I'm loving my team's DPS, it's so good. Oh, there's a random guy that just joined us. He must be from the previous pool. My tank pulls so fast, this guy just got here now. That's so fun. I am now thinking the first boss, I didn't loot the first boss. So am I gonna lose my Valor? I think I'm gonna lose Valor because I didn't loot the boss. Not sure if Valor gets posted to you by mail. I don't think it does. Vatupinus, where are you OST though? What does that mean, Vatupinus? I'm a bit lost, sorry. Peregrine, hi mates! Mythic Plus starts 17th, right? Mythic Plus starts next week. I'm not sure if that will be the 17th, but Mythic Plus starts next week. I'm gonna have to convoke the spirits here again, because this is very, very scary. People are already dying. Gonna have to battle rest someone. I think I can battle rest. Yes, but I'm in the middle of the swirly. That pull would be 100% fine if I had time to ramp my heal. So it's fine for the tank to do that. as long as they give me like 3-5 seconds to ramp up the heal before he pulls everything. So if he goes at a steady pace, that pull would be fine, but he went too quick. He was probably using jumps, Demon Hunter jumps and stuff.
She's okay, but you'll find out that day.
I'm just explaining, like, here on this drop, the Demon Hunter can just hover. You can just open your wings and grab the last pack. So the Demon Hunter can just go and grab that there and bring it to us. This way is a lot easier for me as the healer because I do not have to walk. I can just stay here while I wait for the tank and cast whatever I want to cast. It's really important that you don't force the healer to walk on a big pool. Really, really important. If we do that, then yes, you can pull all of this room, no problem at all. But like now, we didn't pull the last pack. I think he's a bit worried now that I'm gonna let my team die again, but I will not let my team die as long as I don't have to walk all the time. Or at least if I have like 5 seconds to ramp my heal, that means if I manage to place at least one heal over time effect on every single person in my team, then it's fine. As a Resto Druid, you can pull anything you want. But if I'm not given that time, and my team drops to like 20%, like on the last pull, very quickly, I don't have anything in my abilities to bring my team back to 50%. And that's the risk. The risk is that someone is on 20% for too long. Then one big hit and they die. But yeah, on that drop from the top, as we are falling down, as a Demon Hunter, you can just go to this pack, the last pack, and bring them all to us. That way, it's very, very easy. I can just wait there and just spam healing, wait for the tank to get back to us. I'm gonna get some ads being born here, but it doesn't matter. These ads can come to life. It's not a problem. As long as the boss dies quick, it's okay. Oh, it's only Mythic 0 next week, Wartax is saying. Thank you, Wartax. So I was lying to Peregrine. Yes, Peregrine, you might be correct. Next week, all we can do is actually farm some more gear. Some higher item level gear. But the season is not really started. Thank you, Wartax. Primply, you beauty! Thank you so much, brother. I do appreciate your love and support as always. Happy Sunday to you, Primply. Nice to see you. I hope you guys are enjoying the War Within so far, the new expansion. Right, so Swiftman first. Whee! I didn't know I was gonna go that far. That was crazy. But it's okay. Swiftman again. Into Wild Growth. Into Flourish. And because we got such good DPS, even the tank, look at the tank DPS, it's crazy. Yeah, that makes it very, very easy for me to heal, because everything dies so fast. The enemies don't really have time to put pressure on me as the healer. That is brilliant. Didn't forget to loot the first boss this time. Prophet. Oh, you meant I look lost, Batopedinos. Yes. It looks like I'm streaming from the middle of the woods, I know. Trying to go speedy here. Speed buffs are on. Big healing on me and my team. Gonna need some crowd control as well. Trying desperately to reach my team. I've reached my team. Swiftman first, into Wild Growth, into Flourish. That's the quickest way, guys, to get loads of AoE healing. Very, very fast as the Resto Druid. I don't think there's any faster way than that. And as you can see, my team, apart from my tank, are looking good, are looking healthy. Again, Swiftman into Wild Growth, dispelling the Warlock, that nasty. Debuff, the curse. I'm waiting for the Swiftman now. Swiftman is back on, but I don't need it actually. Everything is dead. Amazing. Well played, guys. Easy. Man, everything that gets deleted. I'm loving it. War attacks there with a big damage. Oh, Lords taking some avoidable damage there. But all good. I gotcha. And back to DPS again. I go. So let's see if the tank is gonna do what I've asked him to do, which is basically use your Demon Hunter ability to open your wings and hover and get the very last pack. So on the next pull, as a Demon Hunter, you can get the last pack right at the back there. That last pack is a Demon Hunter. If he hovers, oh look, he's doing it. So he can get the last pack if he wants. While I stay here, I can just ramp my heal already. While we wait, I'm ramping my heal. So by the time he gets here, everyone has got something. I cannot see Wartax. Oh, Wartax went dead as well. Okay. That's why I couldn't see you. Wartax might die here. I can see him now. Try my very best to keep everyone alive. As you can see, it's nowhere near as hard. This pull was like 10 times easier just because I can just spam heal. I don't have to walk and try to keep up with my team because my tank is too fast, so that is fine. We lost war attacks there, but we are okay at the moment. I am not pressing battle res because I don't have it. I need 30 seconds. Sorry, war attacks. But this pull is done. That's the most important. Oh, that's alright, bro. That's alright. That's no problem at all. But you guys can see, like, the difference from night to day. It's so much easier when the healer is not forced to walk to keep up with his team. Then, yeah, you can... The rest of Druid, I'm happy for you to pull the whole room as long as you give me time to ramp the healing. Then it's fine. Just big damage on the boss here. No need to worry about the ads. Normal DPS is fast enough to kill the boss before the ads even hatch. Nice and easy, guys. Let's go again. We're just farming some valor stones to upgrade our gear. I still need loads because I'm on item level 574. So I got loads of stuff I need to upgrade still. And this way, it's feeling like it's super fast. The tank is going really nice and speedy. The tank likes that pull. He's thanking me on the chat. To be honest, it's not my original idea. I saw somebody else doing that. I cannot take all the credit, to be honest. Just getting some bleeds on stuff before I start ramping up my heal again. Let's get some trends out. Swift Mend into Wild Growth into Flourish. Like I said, that's the quickest way to pump the AoE healing very, very fast as the rest of druids. Especially once you start getting some ace on your items, even better. Now the boss goes in the middle. Because my team doesn't need a lot of healing, I can just use my broccoli to just spam instant cast on the boss. Don't forget, guys, on this boss it's important to change your positioning. When the boss goes in the middle, you need to always go near the triangle. As soon as this boss flies to the middle, you need to position on the triangle. You cannot be on this side of the map. Otherwise, you can get stunned. I think Wartax is a little bit greedy there. Wartax wanted to be super quick. Just didn't have enough HP to be successful there. The tank is saying he hasn't got meta, his biggest defensive I would expect. But that's okay. As long as we keep moving, it's not a lot of damage because the enemies are also moving, they are not casting. It's when we stop that the damage becomes slightly overwhelming if you're not prepared. I got all my trends out. I'm gonna get Swift Mend into Wild Growth again, into Flourish, so that's the biggest AoE healing output. I got Iron Bark on the Evoker as well. I got Dispel on the Warlock. Now big heals on the Mage because I can see the Mage has got the debuff. I don't have Dispel ready. Dispel again on the Warlock. So instead of healing the Warlock, I just use Dispel, and now I'm spamming heal on Wartax. Playing the Evoker, because I could see he had the next debuff. On this big pool, that's all I do. I just track the debuff. Whoever has the debuff, I know they're gonna drop to like 20% life very quickly if I don't do anything about it. Just in cat form now, waiting to jump on a enemy, so I'm faster. Here I am. Jump too far, but that's okay. Just spreading some dots, some bleeds. For this boss, I only have my green AoE on the floor. And I have 2 life blooms on me and the tank. That's enough. And what I want to do now is just to spam DPS. I know when the life bloom pops, everyone gets AoE healed, so I don't have to worry about healing. Wartax, remember the 2k cap? Oh yes, for the Valor Stones. How much do I have now? I have 1800, nearly 1900. But yeah, you can definitely take a little break for people to use their stones. So the Demon Hunter is doing that trick again, guys. So he's gonna go and pull the packs at the back. I should be ramping the heal already. I was just looking, but I should actually be casting instead of just looking. So big heals here. Swift Mend into Wild Growth, into Flourish. All the trends are out. All my cooldowns are out. Into Convoke the Spirits. Just make sure nobody dies. Big healing. Nearly 600k heal per second on this pack. I can now do some DPS as well because my team is nice and healthy. Into Swift Mend, into Wild Growth again. A couple of Life Blooms, a couple of Friends. Leaving life on the edge here at the moment, but we are okay. Big heals incoming. I overextended by 1 or 2 seconds my DPS on that moment, so I nearly let my team die, but that's okay. Nobody saw that. Big bloodlust. This block is gonna die really fast. I'm only healing with my trends right now because I don't have to come out of cat form. All I do is just trends to heal my team. Not much healing needed anyway, as you can see. Nice and easy. Just checking with my team if anyone needs to spend their stones. Thank you again, Wartax, for the heads up. Oh, I cannot start a group. I need to leave this dungeon, actually. Thank you, Redlords. Redlord needs to go now. Thank you, brother. The tank wants to play some more, and I suspect Wartax might want some more as well. Let's see. So, guys, we got 2 spots available. I can DPS if you want to heal, or you can stay as DPS. And we got tank ready to go as well. So Wartax is going to stay on the Evoker. We got the tank as well. We need 2 DPS or a heal and 1 DPS. If you guys want to play, give me a shout. For some reason, I cannot look for people. Please leave dungeon. I think my team needs to leave the dungeon for me to look for people. It's not allowing me to do it at the moment. Primly, DPS, probably play tank after a while. And yourself. And Primly, I'm feeling good, brother. Thanks for asking. I can see that you asked me earlier. Sorry, I was so focused. You asked me how I am. I'm feeling super good. Chilling in good company, of course. Lovely Sunday afternoon playing World of Warcraft. And I just came back from holiday next week. So do we need to... I wonder if I need to remake the group. Oh, no, I can do it now. So we're gonna go... Rookery, Heroic, Valor Spam. I am playing Druid Primly. I think I'm gonna stick to Druid just because, as you guys know, I got 4 specs to shoot from. So normally at least 1 spec is viable. So I feel like playing Druid, I enjoy the class as well. And playing Druid, I feel like it's a good time investment having 4 specs when at least one of them is normally good for Mythic Plus. Peregrine, probably good choice. Going to main Frost Mage and do some Druid time permitting. Ooh, Frost Mage, Peregrine, that's exciting. You are on Horde. Yeah, Peregrine, come and join us. What's your mage's name, Peregrine? Are you on the mage right now, or are you on the druid? You are logging? Gotcha. I'm gonna wait. Save you a spot. And actually, I just realized I'm catching up with the Twitch chat. I just realized I've answered Peregrine's question as well. Sorry, Peregrine, I was super focused on my healing. Big pools, as you could see. If I look at the chat too long, my team is gonna wipe. So I had to be on proper gaming mode, try hard mode. Wartax was talking about delves as well. If you have a special key, then you get higher item level. As far as I can tell, I think, unless you want to be maximized as much as possible at all times, if you don't care about being maxed out now, you can just play heroic, just chill on heroics and then wait for Mythic Plus. But if you want to be super maxed out, you need to get some craft gear, you might need to do some delves as well. Mohawk, lovely. Let me see if I can find you. There you are, Peregrine. Oh, you disappeared. There you are, invite. It's gonna be easy to summon you, Peregrine, because it's in the capital city, this dungeon, so it's super easy. No troubles at all. Let me just see if I get a guildie or someone from the community. Just give people like 10 seconds to let me know. Otherwise, I will invite a random. Wartax just saying that on the chat. Delve 8 drops higher item level than Mythic 0. Oh, wow. And it gives item for Vault as well. That is super good. Especially for players like me who normally pug. We normally play alone or with people we don't know. So if you prefer to just play with NPCs, then it's super easy. On the delves, we got a Shadow Priest here from my guild. Do we need to summon anyone? Let me see. Everyone is here actually. Oh, the priest is going away. I don't know where the priest is going. Is he flying away? No, just in the city. It shouldn't take him too long. Thank you, Wartax. Oh, we need to reset because we are cross-faction now. I need to remind myself to reset the dungeon after every run. I'll probably forget. I always forget. When you are farming Valor as a DPS on this specific pack, you should not use any cooldowns at all. You should just use normal abilities on this pack and save your big cooldowns for the next pack, because the tank is gonna pull 3 or 4 packs at the same time, and the boss. So if you can, just save your cooldowns for the next pull. And guys, I must say that so far, I am really happy with Blizzard and with this expansion. I love the fact that you needed just 2-3 hours to get to maximum level. I absolutely love that. I came to an age where maybe I'm too old. That's the problem. But I came to an age where I really try to value my time as much as I can, which means not spending too much time on stuff I don't necessarily want to do. And as a player in World of Warcraft, I am not big on leveling and gearing up. I only do it so I'm able to play Mythic Plus. So I'm really happy that the leveling up, the 10 levels from level 70 to level 80 was so quick. So thank you Blizzard for that, I appreciate it. It kind of reminds me about a game that's being made right now. Not sure if you guys know. I did talk about this game not long ago. Fellowship. I have some links on the Discord as well. It's based on World of Warcraft Mythic Plus. And basically what they say, how they sell their game is... They say they cut all the waffle. All the time wasting in leveling and gearing up. You just go and play Mythic Plus competitive straight away. It's not exactly like that. I tried the alpha, and you still have probably more grind than what I am seeing in this expansion. Leveling up was actually quicker in World of Warcraft than on their alpha, and gearing up was about the same. Gearing up was a nightmare. And my healer, I was playing tank, and my healer had to play the game for 3 or 4 days non-stop for like 8 hours to see boots dropping for the first time. So even though on the trailer they say, oh yeah, there's not gonna be too much grinding, this is much better than World of Warcraft basically, it's not exactly like that. I would say it's a bit of false advertising right now, unless they change the game a lot. But still very fun, loads of fun. I did enjoy a lot playing the closed alpha for Fellowship. I can see the game having potential. It's super fun to play. Let's see what happens when they release the game. Primarily, I've kinda always mained Polly, even when it was crap. Laughing. Staying true to your colors, Primly. Staying true to the pink power. I like that. It's a bit like football, isn't it? Some people will just jump teams all the time. Not Primly. Primly is loyal. I did jump classes quite a lot, as you know, because in a way I was discovering myself. I was trying to understand what I wanted from the game. And that's why I am sticking to the druid now. Because like I said earlier on this stream, I feel like it's the best use of my time. I feel like there's always at least one good spec in druids. So even if you love to be a cat, a feral druid, and just DPS as a cat, and nobody invites you, like let's say you play Season 1 of The War Within for like 2 or 3 weeks, and nobody invites you, and everyone is inviting resto druids. Okay, that's fine, because I only play druids, yeah. I will learn all the specs, no problem. I will learn to DPS, heal, tank, and then I can just adjust. Obviously this comes, it's a comment from a pug player, right? I don't have a team. If I have a team, or if you guys have a good guild with loads of active players, then you don't really have that issue. Normally guilds are kind, they are nice to you, and they will just let you play whatever you want. Oh boy, Convoke the Spirit is out. I was a bit worried. I don't know why, maybe because we lost Eralods. Maybe Eralod was stunning the enemies a bit more. I don't know why, but the healing now was a lot harder. Another reason why this pool is so good, getting the last pack as the Demon Hunter and bringing everything to us, it's because everything is in one place, right? So even when you use the power-ups, in this dungeon you get the Griffin's power-up. The Griffin descends in the area that you select. Even for that, it's super good. Because all the enemies are in one place, you get more value from that special dungeon ability here. Loads of reasons to do this pull the way we are doing it. And the Demon Hunter is doing it for us. I got my Convoke the Spirits nearly ready. Well, Convoke is ready. I'm just waiting for my Art of the Wild to come off cooldown. so I can proper pump DPS on the boss. It's out of cooldown now, so I'm gonna activate it and convoke. Maximum damage. And boss is dead. Happy days. I need to remember now to reset the dungeon. I'm gonna say one thing, guys. I know I have been very positive, and I prefer to be positive in general, about the War Within and World of Warcraft. I think they are definitely going in the right direction, with the leveling being a lot quicker. Hopefully gearing up will be quick in the middle of the expansion. So right now, gearing up is hard because Blizzard is forcing you to raid. The highest item level is locked in raids. So if you only play PvP or Mythic Plus, you're gonna have a difference of about 16 item levels, which is huge. It's a massive disadvantage trying to compete against a good raider in case you do not raid. It's gonna be super hard. Your damage is gonna be lower, your tanking is gonna be more squishy, your healing is not gonna be as strong as raiders this season. So that's one thing that it's very, very negative, but it's what happens for a long time. So it's not new. Normally when there's a new expansion, Blizzard does it on purpose. They lock the best items behind raids to force people to raid, which is, it sounds wrong. You never want to be forced to do anything, and it is wrong. It sounds and it is wrong. A well-established game, a game where devs truly believe that the gameplay is good, should never feel like they have to force people to do anything in the game. So that's the only negative thing right now I would say about Blizzard, is that they are stuck in their old school ways of thinking that people just want to raid or have time to raid. But normally that changes around Season 3, and as you guys could see in Season 4 of Dragonflight, there was a huge difference where you actually got tokens to get the best gear in the game. So that shows improvements, and Blizzard, if you ask me, going in the right direction, keeping up with the times. When people don't have as much time as they used to have 20 years ago to raid, and they actually didn't have anything else to play. Nowadays, there are so many games to play. Back in 2004, when World of Warcraft was first launched, you had like maybe 5 games that you and your friends were talking about. Now, everyone talks about at least 10 games or 20 games all the time. So you cannot expect people to stay in your game for longer than, I would say, a month. Especially doing boring content that they don't want to do. So, that being said, I'm actually thinking about taking a bit of a break. Once I get my portals for this season, I might take a bit of a break. Simply because I know I have no chance to get invited. As the person who doesn't have a group of friends I normally play Mythic Plus with, I know it's going to be extremely hard for me to do anything. Because my item level will be, let's say, 600, and people who raid, item level will be 616, which is a huge difference, guys. We are talking about probably at least 10 to 20% difference in output. So if I am a DPS player and I do not raid, then trying to compete against a raider, they will always have between 10 to 20% more DPS than me. Even if they die, they are still probably having more DPS than me. And that is just rubbish. That is not good. That is the only thing that I think Blizzard needs to change. But apart from that, things are happening the right way, if you ask me. The leveling and generally speaking, the gearing up is a lot faster now compared to like 10 years ago. It's a lot faster. So people can actually be competitive and just focus on Mythic Plus and Arena if they prefer PvP. So the competitive side of the game is better, but it's not perfect yet. And that's actually why I was so excited about the new game Fellowship. You can watch the trailer on YouTube if you search for it. What they say on the trailer is exactly what I wanted to hear, but actually trying the alpha, it's not quite there yet. There's still a lot of grinding in the game. Getting 7 levels in the alpha of Fellowship actually took me longer than getting to level 80 in this expansion. And it was 10 levels, so it was a bit more. So that kinda tells you guys it's not quite there yet, that game. Nice big pull here by the tank. All of the room being pulled into us. I'm using all my cooldowns, trying to keep everyone alive, but no, it's not happening. We are stabilizing now. I'm not sure if it's because we took too much avoidable damage, or if it is because we don't have enough stops, we don't have enough crowd control, enough stuns at the moment. But on the last run, it felt smoother. When Etalod was playing with us, it felt a lot smoother. Ooh, now it's really hard. It could be because the damage is a bit lower as well. I think Etalod on the Warlock is very overpowered, so maybe enemies were just dying quicker. But that should be okay. Just need to break. Just asking the tank to split that pool now into 2 pools. One more pool is not gonna increase our timing that much. It's gonna be almost the same, and it's gonna be a lot safer. The tank is laughing on the party chat, saying that he's having so much fun pulling the whole room. He wanted to continue pulling all of that, but we don't have to. We can break it in 2 pools easily. It's gonna be super easy. Oh, are we in combat right now? I can rescue Wartax. Not sure. Oh, we are pulling already. Oh, hello. I was nowhere near. I don't think I cannot rest either. I'm in combat, it seems. Even though I didn't cast anything, I was already in combat. And my Ooh, boy, using all my cooldowns really quick here. The thing about this room, guys, is that you need people to soak the damage, right? That's the problem here. With 5 players take damage from the casts. Right now, because we are only 3 players, it's really hard to keep people alive, almost impossible. Because we don't have enough people to soak the damage. Woo! Look at that. I cannot. The tank should not have pulled without all the party. The tank is being a little bit impatient there. I'm just trying to explain that, yeah, you need to wait for the party for that pull. With 5 players, I can heal everyone and keep people alive, but if it's only like 2 or 3 players, then we take all the casts and all the damage with 3 players instead of 5. So it's a lot more damage. Just a learning process here, nothing wrong with that. Oh, we can take a right turn here. I normally go left. Wait, I'm a bit lost now. Where am I? Oh, you come to here. Okay, I didn't know that. The tank is in position. And that's probably why Wartax playing the Evoca died so fast on the last pull. Because he was alone with the tank, so he was taking every single ability. Which is a lot of damage. We should be okay here now. I got loads of healing on everyone, so no one should drop too much. Much easier. Got big cooldowns ready for this boss. Big damage. Meow. It's all about, as a resto druid playing cat form, it's all about keeping your dots, your bleeds on the targets. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Just using my trends to heal my team while I DPS. Was nearly dead. There we go. Sweet. Let's reset and go again. Let me see if I'm not capped. Oh, I am capped. Let's spend some stuns. The tank is done, no problem. So, Peregrine. It's up to you, Peregrine. If you want to stay on the mage, it's 100% fine. I can stay healing. Tell me what you'd prefer, Peregrine. When I started streaming, I think I had 1,700 stones. We've been streaming for about an hour. And we were still forming the group and stuff, so maybe we played that dungeon for like 45 minutes. And I got nearly 200 stones, so it was really fast. Like Wartax is saying on the party chat. Right, what do I want to level up? I'm gonna upgrade my shoulders because I got ace and versatility, the best stats. So head, shoulders, chest and legs, the most important items, which give you more stats, are on 580. And I don't know what I want to upgrade next, to be honest. I need to spend a bit more. Maybe on my weapon. I'm not sure if this is the best weapon in the game. But I will start by using this weapon in Mythic Plus. See what happens. I think my trinkets are really good, especially the Arakara Sackbroad is super good for almost every single class. They all want this item. But I don't have many stats. I don't have stamina or versatility or anything else, or intellect. So I don't think it's a good idea to upgrade the trinket first. I think I would love to get new gloves or a new belt. So I would upgrade those next. can upgrade my boots as well. My boots are good. They got Aced, Mastery, and Leech, an extra attribute. So let's go for the boots as well for now. Quack! Bama confirmed! Welcome to the stream! Thank you so much for your follow. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Nice chilled Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Peregrine just saying, I can stay mage if you're okay doing heals more. Yeah, absolutely fine, Peregrine. You did say you're gonna be maining the mage and not the druid, so that's absolutely fine. Wartax, it seems the highest for me at Evoca, the staff I mean. Okay. So I think I'm gonna get the most DPS out of the staff. I can see the procs are quite good as well. Just 1 second, guys. I just need literally 2 minutes here to fix my stream, I think. Oh, I think it's because my computer is... I got a Windows update. That's why the stream is a bit slow. Right, so... do you guys mind if we change the dungeon to something else, guys? I'm just looking for maybe gloves or a belt. So maybe we could play something else if you guys don't mind too much. I think it's this dungeon that has got some good... a good waste. Cinderbrew Midri. Let me just ask my team. Ahoy there, Woody Bun, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hey, I'm looking to join Open Rebellion, but can't see where to apply. Do you have the guild's Discord server I can join? I can do that for you. Just to make sure you are looking in the right place, buddy. It is a guild in Europe. Not sure if you are playing North America. Oh, and we got an officer as well in the chat, so that's even easier. He can just invite you. And I'm trying to look for our guild's Discord as well, see if I can invite people. I got the link now, I'm gonna share that with you. I hope that's okay to share it on the stream. Okay, Wartax, you're just a raider, but you can invite as well. Cracking, sorted. Job done. Really good guild, by the way, Woody Bun. Super chilled, mature players, most of them. Normally, every season, I would say raiding, if you are interested in raiding. My guild does like 2 or 3 bosses. Right, Wartax? I know you raid more than me, but normally our guild does at least 2 or 3 bosses in Mythic, which is nice for people who like to raid. Right, we're gonna go Cinderbrew next, guys, just to try to get a new item for myself. You do more than that? That's my bad, sorry. How many mythic bosses do you normally do every season, Wartax? You normally do half the raid? Oh, wow. Oh. I thought it was less. I'm actually wrong. Open Rebellion for the win, guys. Big W. Ahoy there, Quack. Bama confirm. How's it going, buddy? What's good today? Hope you have a nice, relaxed Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining us here today. It doesn't look like people are interested in Cinderbrew as much. We'll give it maybe 2 minutes and then maybe change. We'll see. Kels, do you already try StreamViewers.org? I don't do bots. Even though you are saying real viewers, I very much doubt that they are real viewers. But thank you for letting me know about it. Hope your business goes well. And to be honest with you, another thing is, I'm not too bothered to become a big streamer. So you are knocking at the wrong door, I'm afraid. I just want to have a small group of friends here, just playing stuff for fun. And the main reason why I stream is so I can look back at my mistakes and change my gameplay, just to analyze stuff that I can improve from the competitive side of things. And more important than that is just to have some company. But to have company, guys, you don't need 1,000 people on your stream spamming the chat. You cannot even read the chat. It's impossible to read the chats. So I'm very happy just to have like a handful of us here today enjoying ourselves. I don't even know where Cinder Brew is. Is it here? Yes, it's just around the corner. But they do say, by the way, guys, and by the way, Quack Bam confirmed, I'm not saying that what you are suggesting and trying to sell today is a bad thing. I read somewhere, the source must be, trust me, bro, but I read somewhere that 90% of the streamers that become big, they did buy bots at some stage, just to become more relevant and bump their stream up the page on Twitch. So it's not something that I would say nobody does. It's something I would say, if you want to be a big streamer, you probably need to do it, but only do it if you want to be a big streamer. The article I was reading, it was actually mentioning some big names. Some big names on Twitch were being accused in a way, or just being pointed out as people who actually bought viewers when they were not known at the early stages. So it's a normal thing to do. Nothing wrong with that. I know it's against the terms and conditions of Twitch, but they never banned people who did it, so I cannot see why new streamers shouldn't do it if they really want streaming to be their profession. I don't know why I cannot fly here. Is it because I need to do some quests to unlock flying? It doesn't allow me to fly. I suspect I need to do some quests. Thank you for the summon, guys. Ooh, a lovely milkshake. Thank you. Guys, I'm so spoiled. You have no idea how spoiled I am. Tasty. Warthog is saying that on the chat. Flying gets bugged sometimes. Oh really? You just have to manual mount a dragon riding mount and it works. Oh, what the hell? I had no idea. That's good to know, Warthogs. Thank you. I'm just saying to my tank, there's no need to go too big because, guys, I have wiped in this room so many times. It's unreal. The damage is just too big. There's no way sometimes I can keep people alive. And now I just body pulled as well. That doesn't help. I just asked don't pull too big, and then the next thing I do is a body pull. LOL. Try my best, keep my team alive, using some crowd control as well. Tank is dead. The tank gets a lot of stacks. That's normally why we wipe. But at least we are near the door, so... We wipe, yes, but... The tank gets back in action quick, so that's good. As long as people are patient and they don't rage quit, then it's fine. Normally as a tank you should only pull one side. I know that my tank went from side to side. And that's a bit dangerous, as you can see. Just when I was talking about wiping here a lot, we just wiped it again. One more for my count. my tank is actually dropping a lot quicker than I expected. So I need to keep an eye. I know his item level is not that high, and it will not help the sustainability issue here. You can see the tank is trying his best to keep himself alive. Loads of self-healing being cast. FPS guys, that Shami is pumping as well, nice. Cannot click anything. Do I have it? Yes, I do have it. Trying to go over there maybe. This guy gets forgotten quite often. There you go, buddy. Have yourself a brew. Think we are done now? Yeah.
Just wanna get high.
Nice and easy, guys, nice and easy. It might be the first time here for this paladin. He was going the wrong way. Oh, he's going big. Pressing some defensives, Bardskin is up, because I know I got the debuff on me. I dispelled somebody else. The defensive on me for that fire bomb. Dispel on Wartax now, playing the Evoca. So if I have a defensive and I know that people get loads of debuffs here, I try to just use the defensive on me and then dispel somebody else for maximum profit. I think you can actually dodge that charge. I stayed in the same place, I should have gone to the side. Again, guys, the Wombo combo swift mends into AoE healing. The tank is going inside, away from my vision. When he had like 20% life, he's using bubble now, which is good, but he's forcing me. The tank basically forced me to come inside when I had a debuff on me. So my debuff got spread into everybody who was near me, which is not ideal. Using all my cooldowns as much as I can. The belt I need could drop from this next boss. Let's see if I'm lucky. Boss incoming now. Once you kill that trash, the boss will spawn. I actually cannot remember if I need to heal this boss a lot. I don't think so. But let's see. Maybe I do. New debuffs. Defensive cooldown was used on myself. I dispelled the mage, being played by Peregrine. I got something, but it was not exactly what I wanted. No belt for me just yet. Cannot see the tank again. What is it? Can see him now. Cool. Nice DPS there by Wartax. Easy speed buff. Go a bit quicker. Just spreading some bleeds. Kick. Swift Man into Wild Growth again. Wombo combo. Into Flourish. Maximum AoE healing in 2 seconds. Loads of debuffs here. Especially the tank has got too many debuffs. Might be in trouble using all my cooldowns. Convoke to heal as well. Big heals to pay the bills. Tank is on the move. Kind of my fault. I did not ramp the healing. Don't have battle rest there either. I'm gonna have to go again.
I swear she was a movie star. Hey. Perhaps she was a
I don't think the tank has been here that often, so I don't think he knows exactly where to use his defensive. I can see defensive already, but not used. He's saying he cannot use his defensive, not sure why, might be bugging. Unless there's a silence ability in this room. That could be a silence on tanks.
She's my love time. She's my love time. She's my love time. She's my love time. She's my love.
And I honestly did not expect the tank to die there, so I was not ramping ill when the tank died. I was just moving to the next room. So I didn't help either. That's a good skip right here. Oh, never mind. We missed the skip. I'm gonna play all. I'm now using my Iron Bark on the tank because he's dying so much. I think I should probably use it more on him. I normally try to save it to my team. Cooldown's ready, big DPS now. Out of the Wild combined with Convoke the Spirits, big profits. Ooh, I need to heal this ability here. Of AoE damage coming through. Big damage on the tank as well. Swift Men into regrowth on the tank. For big single target kills. Oh, we pulled. Just pinging for the tank. Who is aware. I think we can bring this to the next boss actually. Normally I think even if you are in combat, you can go on this B line and still go to the next place. So you could actually snap that, so it's not too much. I think I've seen that being done before. I actually thought I was already flying. LOL. Slacking here. We might want to change our team a bit here. For the next kick. I don't think I need to heal a lot on this boss, actually. If I remember correctly, there won't be too much damage coming through. I got my friends ready as well if needed. I'm gonna keep them. Ooh, we got Bloodlust as well. Big B, let's go. Defensive on me, using my trends to heal, nothing else. Because we do such big pulls on the trash, it's actually harder to heal the trash than to heal this. I managed to stay in cat form all fight. Easy. Right, let's change our team a bit here. Oh, there's actually something to use. What the hell is this? I never realized there was an usable item here. I cannot see what it says because I got a weak aura or add-on that automatically clicks things for me in dungeons. So sorry guys, I can't tell you what it is. Seems to be an alcoholic drink. Right, let's see if we can find another tank. You might need to summon as well, I suspect, so let me start moving to the stone. This is actually, guys, being very honest with you all, this is actually one of the most enjoyable times to play World of Warcraft. Everyone is just doing easy stuff, so to speak, or basic start of the expansion stuff. So the pressure is really low. There's not a lot of stress, like spamming heroics. It's just, if you have a, especially if you have a good tank, it's a breeze. You are just chilling. And you have a lot of people as well. That's one very important thing. You have a lot of players, even people that were AFK, taking a break, they are back now. So you can do stuff very fast. You can find players very fast. And because you cannot even raid, players like me, who never raid pretty much, unless I'm really forced to raid, it's a dream, because everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is doing heroics or quests or delves. So it's really good right now. Oh, I forgot to reset. Like I said, I keep forgetting to reset dungeons. Done now, let's go. Ahoy! Devon is raw! How's it going? Kaz, brother! How you doing? Devon is raw. Thank you for asking. Life is good, buddy. Life is super good. It's Sunday afternoon, bro. We are playing some World of Warcraft here with some friends. Health is good. Jade is good. Everything in the house is good. We are loving it, bro. Life does not get much better than this, guys. So you need to appreciate these nice moments in life as much as we can. How about you, Devon Isra? How's things on your side of the world? All going well? Enjoying the new expansion? And are you playing Retribution Paladin or did you change your main? What's the plan? I have read somewhere, Demon is Ra, that Retribution Paladins are underperforming quite a bit. Not sure if that's true. But they were so good on the pre-patch. They were like the best DPS class on the pre-patch, so that's very surprising if it's true. Wartax, I dislike very much no Mythic Plus or Raid to do. sorry, Wartax. I'm just here having the best time of my life and not being considerate for what real players like to do. I know for most people, actually, this time is very boring. Oh, I nearly had... No! The chef is being pulled with the boss. This is a really bad pull, by the way. The chef is enough to wipe you. It was my fault. I stayed in the swirly, so I got stunned. It was my fault, but normally you never pull the chef with a lot of trash. This is the chef here. This guy needs to die before the boss. Especially as the healer and people taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna make excuses now, so be ready. I actually need to cast. I need to stay stopped still in one spot to get my team back to full health, or I let them die. So having the chef putting swirlies really fast everywhere and not letting me cast, it's the worst thing for a healer. It's really annoying. But the chef is dying now, so all good. And those swirlies are super fast. Not sure if you guys noticed, but the swirlies take like 1 second or 1.5 seconds to pop. So it doesn't allow you to finish any casts. You need to move. As soon as you see the swirly, you need to stop casting and move straight away. You cannot stay there. I'm using a defensive for this bomb on me. And I use this spell on the mage being played by Peregrine. If I have a defensive ready, that's what I tend to do. I prefer to use a defensive on myself. I know I will not die. And then I can dispel the next life bomb. It's a bit safer that way. I got big cooldowns ready in just a moment. Let's go with big DPS. That was fun. The Resto Druid is number 3 on the DPS now. Happy days. Buff. Resto Druids, please, Blizzards. We need more damage. Big cut damage. To be honest, I'm using the talents that give you more DPS anyway. I'm using Wild Stalker. Because I don't need that much healing anyway. So that makes a huge difference as well. Devin is good to hear, man. Yeah, I like it. The expansion. Nah, still Retribution Paladin. Good, man. Staying true. You and Primley are staying true to your colors. Pink power. Let's go. I will blast anyway, you know me. Yeah, I know, brother. I have zero doubts. You will still break damage meters. That's what you and Twisted do so well. And more than that, what you and Twisted do that I love as a healer is that you know what's happening around you. So normally you always stop big damage from happening, which helps me as a healer a lot as well. That's probably even more important than the DPS, if you ask me. I'm gonna use the defensive on me, because I'm expecting another bomb to go on somebody else in my party. It wasn't cast this time, okay. Still got this spell available. I'm tanking a bit. The tank has got the aggro now. Tank seems to be AFK at the moment. Do we need to replace? Let's see. Give him a minute or two. Vortex, Retribution Paladins still have insane AoE. That's what you need, really. If you have insane AoE, you will always be top DPS overall for the whole run in Mythic Plus. So as long as you got that going for you, then you are fine. Right, so I dispelled the Shaman now, we had the Life Bomb. And I used my Iron Bark on the Evoker. And the Evoker still dropped to under 50% life. So you can see those fire bombs really deal a lot of damage. Important to use the defense if you can to help them out as soon as you see it being cast on them. Being a healer in Mythic Plus, it's pretty much that. Trying to understand where the damage is going to come from. Predict that you're going to need to ramp your heal and do it before it's too late. Being able to predict is a really good thing to do. And that comes from experience, of course. Playing the same dungeon a few times. Will teach healers what can kill people and how to prevent it. And especially important at the start of a season, because most DPS players and tanks, they actually don't know what can kill them either. Everyone is just learning. So even more important that the healer is paying attention to the spells and abilities that can kill your team. So in a way, you can kind of carry people who are still unaware. Because as healers, we are looking at health bars all the time, non-stop, so we know exactly what will make a health bar go down a lot quicker than a tank or a DPS class playing the start of a season. They will need a bit longer to get clued up, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. That's why normally you have healers on a Discord channel asking people to use their defensives. Because normally they know, have that awareness a bit faster than other roles who are not always looking at health bars like we do. And like Demon is Rari saying there on the Twitch chat just moments ago, CC always very, very important, guys. If you can actually stop the damage from getting to you in the first place, then yeah, being a healer is super easy and super enjoyable. Because you can just focus on DPS as well. Make the encounters faster. Rather than being sweating, needing a shower after each run. Because your party life just keeps dropping non-stop from start to finish. But actually, for people who like a challenge, if you like the game to be hard, to challenge you, then the start of a season is the best time to be a healer. Because obviously, it's only natural that people make more mistakes as they are new to these encounters. Using Iron Bark on my tank. I'm trying to ramp the heal now, but I have to move because of these swirlies. So it took me a while to be able to cast anything. But because the DPS is so good, look at that. The Shaman and Vortex on the Evoker, destroying the damage meter for us, making my healing a lot easier. Oh, they can see invisible, okay. I was in stealth, in cat form, but that fuck could see me. Didn't know that. Oh, I'm slow. I need to shapeshift. A bit too slow shapeshifting, annoyingly. So now I am struggling. Too many debuffs on the tank. Using Convoke out of desperation with Flourish to follow. Ahoy, Mesa! You always make me laugh, bro. Starting strong with the TWW meme. Hope you're having a lovely weekend, Mesa. Nice and chilled. Thank you for joining us today. And I hope, Mesa, that you are enjoying the expansion so far. I already said I am very, very happy with the expansion at the moment. Leveling up took like 2 or 3 hours. Thank you, Blizzard. That is awesome. I hate to spend too much time leveling up. I know, by the way, guys, there's nothing wrong with leveling up. And especially people playing WoW Classic. That's what they love. They love to level up and gear up. Nothing wrong with that if that's what gives you pleasure in the game. But you guys know me. I just like to play Mythic Plus, so... leveling up and gearing up just delays that getting to that stage. So yeah, thank you, Blizzard, for the fast leveling. And one thing I said I didn't like, Mesa, is that the best gear is locked behind raids on this season. So there's about 16 item levels difference if you only play Mythic Plus. If you do not raids, everybody else will have at least 10 to 20% more DPS and heal and tanking life or survivability than you if you do not raid. So a bit annoying. So I might, this season, mate, I might just get my portals, which should be around plus 10, I think. And then I might take a break or just do like community stuff, you know, like I normally do on a Saturday or so. But I might not push, because if I want to push this season, I am forced to raid, and yeah, don't have much time for that or patience. Oh my god, guys, the biggest burn in the history of World of Warcraft was just witnessed now. I forgot, Wartax, I forgot for a moment how savage you can be sometimes. Our tank was trying to sell an item from the previous boss. Instead of just asking if people need it and just give it away, he actually wanted to sell the item. I said, no, I don't need it, thank you. And Wartax, Wartax wrote on the party chat, how much for you to press W to just walk forward because the tank is being so slow. That made me laugh, bro. Super savage. Love it. I haven't got Art of the Wild ready, so I'm not using my Convoke the Spirit because of that. But I'm not gonna have it ready on time, so I'm just gonna use Convoke now, before the boss dies. I need like 10 more seconds. 11 seconds for it to be ready. Ooh, some new shoes. I don't need them, but that's okay. The tank actually needs the shoes. I should sell it to him. I was gonna trade him. Let me see if can I still trade him? I was gonna trade him the shoes. Just to teach him a life lesson. Just be nice to people. Still trying to make a profit. What a silly bugger. Right, guys, we got a spot for a tank. Heal as well. If you want to heal, I can go tank. Let me know. That's all good in the hood. That's one of the reasons why I swapped to druids, so I can do everything. Wartax and Herald of the Sun buffs are Giga. What are Herald of the Sun buffs? I never looked into that, Wartax. What the hell is that? Peregrine, I can heal on druid. Peregrine, only if you want to. Don't feel like you must. Mesa, oh, you got a pet, mate. Did I? Did I get a pet? Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize, bro. What the hell is this? Oh, that's so cute! It's a bumblebee! Oh, that is awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, Retribution Hero Talents. Okay, so is that to buff the party Wartax? Is that what you mean? Or is that to buff the paladin himself? Or herself? They have Templar and Heralds, and I dislike Templar because of the 5 Holy Power spender mainly. Oh, is that the new talents, the hero talents, yeah, that you're talking about? These talents here, right? So you're saying that the Herald option is really good. Right, okay. It's strange, Wartax, it's strange, because I played quite a lot in the pre-patch, just to see, trying to understand what was gonna happen in the War Within, trying to predict which classes are gonna be good or not. And Retribution Paladins were like, absolutely amazing, they were the best DPS class in pre-patch. And now, people are saying that they are one of the worst. Not even like mid-tier, they're like bottom tier. That's crazy, right? Right, we need to find Peregrine here. Our new Ila. See if I can find him. There he is. Disappeared. And back again. I can change myself to... tank. Hopefully I will not do too many mistakes. I did not tank much, or actually I don't think I tanked at all. Heroic Dungeons. I only tanked when I was leveling up. So let's see how that works out for me. I'm losing lots of agility, so I'm gonna change my weapon even though it's lower item level. I think the rest will be okay-ish. I might need to change my trinkets as well for defensive trinkets. That will probably help me. What else have I got that's defensive? I don't think I have anything else defensive. I got 1 defensive trinket, that's it. Right, this should be good. Okay, we need just 1 more player. I had a rogue whispering me Thundering Hero, Dragonflight Season 1. Top 0.1%. That's quite good. His name was Cold Blood. So we can give him an invite, why not? Hopefully we'll know what to stun and things like that. And how to stay alive, let's hope. I remember not long ago, you could actually have an add-on to pretend you had achievements. You could just create your own achievements. So not sure if he has done that to me. If he did, I just got trolled. Let's see how good it is. I'm told that Assassination Rogues are actually top DPS. They are like on the top of the rankings for DPS players. So I'm guessing this rogue will smash it. I could be wrong. I need to select some more. Oh, I didn't even have the time, guys. I didn't have the time to try to understand which talents are good or not. So I'm just gonna pick random talents, just so I have some talents on. I should be okay. Oh, I forgot to reset. I always forget. It's crazy. Wartax, but playing Evoker cause we have too many melees. Reset is done. In our raid group, in our guild. All right, okay, that makes sense. That's nice of you, Wartax, to play for the team. And they are saying Retribution Paladins are bad because, 1 second, all that fought. Just trying to collect a few enemies here. A single target is insanely low compared to others when speccing for AoE, but the AoE is still amazing. Right, still Giga. I mean, yes, you need bosses to die fast, right? That's the thing. You cannot have an extra minute, let's say, on a boss fight. You cannot afford that. Especially if you play competitively, Mythic Plus. You cannot afford to have an amazing AoE player, but then on bosses, it takes 1 extra minute just because your damage is not good. So I can see why they would say that Paladin is just overall bad because of that. I can see that happening, yeah. And there you go, guys. The rogue seems to be pumping, even though the rogue is on item level 576, and the shaman is on item level 585, which is a lot higher. You can see the rogue is still trying to keep up, which is nice to see. Peregrine doing a fantastic job on the healing there. Not dropping too much at all. The great thing about Guardian Druids, people are saying, by the way, that Guardian Druid is the best tank this season, Season 1. And the great thing, especially for people like me who like to stream sometimes, is that you actually don't have to think about it. It's the rotation is so simple. Wow, the boss died before the intermission. That is the first time I have ever seen that happening. That is crazy. Our DPS is bonkers right now, guys. But yeah, the rotation of Guardian Druid is super easy. Which for people who like to be the raid leader or be on Discord telling people what to do, it's actually ideal. So you don't have to worry too much about your rotation. You can just focus about what's happening around you and telling people what to do. If that's what you like to do in World of Warcraft, helping people doing the right thing. I got big cooldowns ready, but my life is not dropping, so I'm trying to look for an opportunity to use my cooldown. I think it's gonna be now, I suspect. Especially if I do this. I think I'm gonna have to use my cooldowns now, I think. Lost some aggro here. Let's try to recover the aggro now. Quick crowd control to stop some of the damage coming through. Using my Incap Raw, using my Typhoon to stop some of the damage. Nice. Interrupts as well, coming through. Trying to keep the aggro. The aggro is a lot easier now, I feel. Even though I'm losing it. It still feels a lot easier to keep the aggro now compared to the pre-patch. Okay, got all the aggro again. Happy days. Let's go. Should I pull this guy here as well, I think, with this? Is it gonna be too much? Let's see. Around the corner to try to force them to come to me. So they are stacked. Let's go with some crowd control here. Stop some of the casts. Typhoon is used. My Incap Raw is being used as well. Good kicks by the Shaman, I must say. You can tell that the Shaman is quite experienced. He had 3,400 Raider IO last season, so you can see he's quite good. He knows what's up. The boss is not in a good spot right now. It's hard to reach the boss as he's standing on top of fire. But cooldown's ready to pump. Trying to bring the boss away from those odds. I don't think that's a good thing when they reach the boss, apparently. Whoa, I put my vortex on the ceiling, guys. What the hell? I was trying to put my vortex down on the floor. Look, it's on the ceiling here, my vortex. That's funny. What a fail. I still cannot believe this first boss did not even use the intermission when we need to bring the beers to the patrons. That was crazy. The amount of DPS we have right now. Just mega insane. Oh, what is happening, guys? Sorry about that. Let me try to fix it if I can. Oh, so sorry, guys. Oh, what is happening here? It's because my computer is doing Windows upgrades. My stream is going crazy, guys. Sorry for making your ears bleed there for a moment. Can I keep these aggro? No. Yes. No. Yes. There's a small chance I might stop streaming because of the Windows upgrades. My computer might just restart randomly. The music is dead. Sorry. You guys might need to play your own music if you aren't doing that already. Nice damage, actually. I'm not even paying attention. Like I said to you guys, like Guardian Druids, the rotation is so simple. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing, and I'm still pumping quite some DPS, which is nice. I don't think we need to do that pack, do we? I think those little bees there don't get aggro with the boss. I'll just leave them alone. Oh, hello, the boss was pulled. Oh, we pulled that pack as well. Okay, so when we jumped down, we pulled by mistake, it seems. Okay. Pellegrin doing an amazing job keeping us alive. I'm trying to taunt the boss here. I lost aggro for a second there. Boss dying nicely and fast. Look at the rogue, guys. Rogues are just OP right now, and this guy is obviously a very good player. He has about 10 item levels difference compared to the elemental shaman. And he's still pumping like crazy. That's insane. An absolutely insane rogue. This guy was on the top 0.1%, by the way, guys. The rogue was on season 1 of Dragonflights. And it showed. You can see why. On to the last boss. I'm gonna go to the last B because I got a speed buff on, so I'm gonna get that quickly. Help my team to get that a bit quicker as well. Few seconds to try to fix the stream, but I don't think I can do it. My computer is dying because of the Windows updates. Nice big damage now by the Shami. If it's not single targets, then he really shines. It looks like the rogue has an advantage. Well, to be honest, we did pull a lot of enemies on the previous boss as well. But it looks like the Shami either had cooldowns now or just prefers a few more targets rather than just the boss. I suspect the rogue might be number 1 on the DPS now in this fight. Let's see. I got some cooldowns as well. Look at the rogue go. That's crazy. 700k DPS on a single target. That is bananas. GG, well played. Can I trade the pet? I got 2 pets now. I can trade. Wartak seems to be happy to get the pets. I suspect it will drop quite fast for people, because I already got it twice. That doesn't look normal. I played this instance like 5 times so far. The shaman is just looking for a neck piece, and it's taking ages. I'm feeling sorry for the shaman. Let's not forget to reset the dungeon. Do we need to spend stuff? No, I'm not capped just yet. I can farm a few more stones. Oh, Peregrine, you're taking a break? Thank you so much for coming with us, brother. A pleasure, like always. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I might play for another half an hour or so. Let me just try to find... a tank or a healer. Ciao, Peregrine. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take good care of yourself, mate. I'm actually surprised my stream hasn't died yet. I'm kind of expecting my stream just to stop. I can see the Windows upgrades are still going through. Peregrine, amazing DPS as well, by the way. I just realized. Big Resto Druid DPS. I am also looking for an item here. Ideally, I would like a new belt. But if it doesn't drop, it's all good. I really don't mind to have any gear before Mythic Plus starts, because obviously everything's going to be replaced very fast. So it shouldn't matter too much. Let me try. I'm off, mates. The sun is out here. I need to get some vitamin D with a beer in my hand. That sounds like perfect, brother. That sounds absolutely perfect. Enjoy yourself. It's a bit gray here still. A bit cloudy. I don't have any sound, but I wonder if you guys can hear anything. Can you hear the game or the music? You can't hear any music. Thank you, Vortex. Yeah, it's my computer is slowly dying. First the sound, and I'm not sure if the video will continue for much longer. And you cannot hear the game either, right? Gotcha. What is happening, guys? I cannot find a tank or a healer. Just when I was saying earlier that this was a reason why I'm loving to play the game World of Warcraft right now, it's because it's super quick to find people. because nobody's raiding. People are just playing heroics or doing world quests or delves. So I was thinking it's gonna be super quick. Let me ask my team, do you need any other dungeons? We can try another. See if we get last spot quicker. Oh, we're all Ali? Let me try to just queue up and see if we can find a healer or tank that way. I'm signing up as a healer, actually. Tanks might take a... Do you think a tank will take longer than a healer? Oh, sorry guys. We need Cinder Brew. Let me just pick any of the options I can just fill in. That will guarantee we'll get the fastest time finding the last spot. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a lot quicker. Yes, Vortax, I thought about that a lot later. In my head, it took a long time to get to me. But eventually I thought, yeah, I can queue us both. I was just being very slow, bro. Nothing new, of course. Just me being silly. Right, let's see if we can do a good job here. Keeping everyone on me. Not losing. Oh, 2.5 million. Hello. Hello, sexy damage. What the hell? What's the item level on the Holy Paladin? It's only 554, so I might struggle a bit with the healing. So I don't think I want to go any bigger than this. I think this is big enough. Getting rid of the chef. Maybe one more pack with the chef, but not too much more. And now as the chef is dying, get these guys as well. But yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with the healing as I suspected. Having to use some of my defensive cooldowns. Kick. Okay, I think we can go boss. Yeah, all the yellow enemies disappear. They just go away. So no need to kill the yellow ones. Trying to drop the fire on the side, not too close to the beers. Gonna have to do the intermission this time, which is fine. Okay, I can see Wartax is going to get that guy far away from us. Thank you, brother. And we just need one more. And done. Boss incoming. It's actually good to do some trash, I suppose, with the boss, like I'm doing now. Especially on Mythic Plus, you can probably save 30 seconds to a minute. Doing some extra percentage. Unless the boss one-shots you, then it's not a good idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna even loot the boss because I know we're gonna go back there when we finish. Right. On the last time we've been here, maybe because Peregrine is overpowered healing with his Wrestle Druids, but I didn't take any damage last time we were here, so I'm trying to be a bit faster now. Trying to find out how much is too much. But yeah, no, this is still okay. I think I can go proper big. I think. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Gonna go proper big here. Trying to build some aggro on the new ones. Kicks, Incap Raw as well. Stun from the Shami, well played. And stun again from the Shami. I'm going to use my Typhoon now to stop the next lot of casts. Taunt on the big guy. I lost aggro on him for some reason. I might kill my team now. My team is still alive. Well done, Mr. Illa. Big Holy Paladin there on item level 554. Pushing like a boss. Well played. Let's go with a big pull again, I think. Around the corner. So they stack. I might need to use Incap Raw here, maybe. Kick first. Incap Raw right after. We are aggroing a bit extra, that's okay. You can kill this together with the boss. Can I dodge the frontal? Yes, I can if I keep moving, okay. That's good to know. For when Mythic Plus starts, we know we can dodge that frontal if we keep moving. On this room, in Mythic Plus, when it finally starts, you actually need to be very careful, guys. You need to try to aim the frontals away from more enemies. And as a tank, I'm also getting knocked back. So I need to make sure I'm going against a wall of some sort. Otherwise, you're gonna pull the whole room and you might wipe. He's looking good, guys. Looking really good. Oh, he got the neck. Rat. Finally, he got the neck. Big rats to our Shami. Well deserved. I am still looking for the belt at the moment. Not dropping. But like I said, I'm not too worried taking any gear to the start. Of the season. Ooh, I might die actually. I was trying to go behind the corner to stack. To LOS stack this pack. So they come to me. But I failed. This guy is still here. I think these last packs you can bring to the last boss. You can try it now. Just so we know for the future, let's try it. Well, actually, I thought we were going for the... in my head, I was going to the last boss, LOL. We are not there quite yet. Never mind, ignore me. I want to try to bring some trash to the last boss, but it's not just yet. Not there yet. Quite a bit of damage coming through. Using my defensives. A little skip. Can probably do the boss with this. As soon as I see that everyone is safe. We didn't pull any more, no. Let's do this. I think these bees I can take to the next boss, but I will not test it today. I might test it another time. I think those little bees slow you down, so it might be actually quite dangerous to do this pull in Mythic Plus. Ooh, I lost aggro on the boss. Just got it back now. Too much damage. 1.5 million almost on the rogue. Let's not forget that Wartax playing the Evoca had 2.5 million on one of the first pulls on this dungeon earlier. That was really crazy. Maybe the next pull I'm gonna make it really big. Just to see if we can get a new record. Try to reach 3 million DPS. Let's see if it's possible. People selling bots are really on fire today. I don't think I've ever seen as many people on the chat trying to sell bots. It's obviously a very good business. If you can keep that many people busy doing that, it must mean that it pays a lot of money. Mesa, 3 million? That's low? Really? I thought it was really high, but I'm not sure. Only do it if you have lust. Oh, we're gonna have, well, we're gonna use lust now. I think the shaman is gonna press it on this boss, which is fine. I can do a smaller pool. The good thing about this dungeon, guys, even for Mythic Plus later on, is that maybe, just maybe, it's actually always a good idea to pull big in the first room, because you respawn pretty much on top of your tank and your team, right? So dying is not that bad. So maybe if people make the calculations and the tests, actually even dying, you might still be faster, you know, than trying to play that room safe. Let's say you need about 3 minutes for 2 pulls, right? Before the boss. 3 minutes is not a lot. It's normally what people take. Oh, you got Bloodlust, guys. But let's say you got 3 minutes, right? For each pull. Then you get 6 minutes. So to do 2 pulls here, left and right sides, you're gonna take 6 minutes, right? You might say that pulling everything, even wiping, it takes you 5 minutes. So you saved 1 minute, even after counting how many deaths you had. The only problem, of course, if you do that with a pug, 100%, someone will just leave after one death. They're just gonna leave. So might not be viable because of that. People are not patient in pugs. Right, let's see if we can pull everything here. I'm gonna go straight to the middle. There and there. Pulling absolutely everything. I didn't even check if my healer can do it. Maybe my healer is not that good. What's your item level? 571. Oh, that's good. He's a good enough healer to do this. I'm gonna start using some crowd control right after War Tax. I could see that he did Terror of the Skies on the Evoker. Look at that! 3.2 million on 2 of the Evokers. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I need rage. I didn't have any rage, so I was really struggling to get some healing on me. Self-healing. Mesa, you had 5 to 6 million? That is insane, Mesa. On which dungeon? Can you remember what dungeon you did that? I would love to know. If you can remember the dungeon, we might just try that dungeon after and see how much damage we can get. You don't remember? That's fine, bro. That's fine. The next time you do it, try to make a note and tell us which dungeon you think you can get the highest DPS, just so we can make a little test. See if you can break a record. Okay, we got the druid going there, that's fine. Everything done, good. Let's start moving to the next room with the boss. I know I can pull everything here. The only problem is that my team might start DPSing too much too fast. So I might lose some aggro here. But hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to give my team a speed buff. So they know I'm planning to run. I'm not planning to stay. Hopefully that will be a good enough hint. So they know they need to move with me. Giving the druid now a few seconds here to try to top us up. Trying to get all the aggro. Too many new enemies. There we are. Sorted. On to the next big pull. You can see Wartax is nearly dead, so I cannot pull everything just yet. Let's slow it down a little bit. Hold on, Wartax. I think I can battle rest you. No, never mind. Shouldn't take too long to catch up anyway. This dungeon is not too big. Okay, he's under control. Let's go with the next pull here. Try to make it big. Nice big pull out of the room so they are stacked. Easier to cleave this way. When they are all nicely stacked for us. Why is this guy not coming? Come here. This is lovely. Not too much to go here. I can see people doing like the whole room, pulling it outside, so it's all nicely stacked. It's actually really nice to have a door, and then all the mobs next to the door. Makes it very tempting for tanks to just go big. Big and safe. Not just big, but safe. When you have enemies everywhere, really far away from each other, then it's really dangerous, because you cannot just use like one AoE stun to stop all the casts in one go, kind of thing. But as long as you pull a lot as a tank, but actually they are all stacked in one place, then it's very safe. Because you know your AoE stuns and things will hit all the enemies. Easier to keep track as well of the casts, because you can see them all in one place. Nobody gets forgotten. Oh! By standing here, I actually let one of the small slimes hit the boss. That's good to know. Should not do that again. Need to take the boss away from that area. I got a big cooldown, but I'm gonna save it for the next big pull. Got Incarnation. Oh, let me actually loot. I want the stones. I don't think the stones get emailed to you. I think you actually need to loot the stones or lose them. So actually quite important to loot the stones. Okay, I got big cooldowns now. See if I can make a really big pull. And when I say big, I mean big. Going around the corner, out of sight, so they stack nicely. This guy never wants to come, this guy. It's really annoying. He's always left by himself at the end of the pool with full life. Really annoying guy. Why did this mage didn't come to us? That's very strange. I thought he was gonna come as well. I thought they were like you know, sometimes all of them in one area, they are linked. Even if you try to pull only one, they all come. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I'm gonna try to do a pull like this as well here. Lose offside pull. Oh, the aggro is killing someone. Sorry. I actually got everyone behind me. I'm here now, guys. Sorry. My bad. Can I stay alive? Maybe, maybe not. Think I'm okay now. Whee! Might just pull all of the bees here, just to hopefully get some funneling damage. Not even sure if any of the classes we are playing with right now, if they benefit from funneling. I suspect the rogue might benefit from extra dots on more targets, I think. Not sure though. There are bees flying above the boss as well. I just realized that I can probably pull as well. And they probably, Mythic Plus, they're probably going to give you percentage. So you can probably do a lot. They are gone now. Oh, actually they belong to the boss. So maybe you cannot, they will not give you percentage. If they belong to the boss, they might give you 0%. I was planning on pulling some, just to check it out. But there was no point in the end. Right, guys, I might only do one more dungeon after this, the last dungeon today. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I need to get some food in my belly, getting quite hungry. And I might play some board games after this with Jade. We are enjoying playing Pandemic. Not sure if you guys ever tried that board game, but it's super cool. It's a co-op game as well. It's not 1 versus 1. That's probably one of the reasons why we really like it as well. So nobody gets upset because they lost. We'll win or lose together. So I know as a tank I get knocked back, so I'm gonna go here. I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not, but I get knocked back against the wall, so probably better than activating these barrels. Ooh, war tax there, stay on top on the DPS, beating the rogue, who has proven to have really high single target DPS. Go Devastation Evokers. Ooh, what did I get? I got a trinket. Not sure if it's any good. Let's sign up again, see if they fancy it. Like I said, it might be the last dungeon for today, but it's been really good. Am I capped? Ooh, I'm gonna be capped. Let me just go back to the city. Get some more lovely item upgrades. Then we can do one last dungeon. Just checking with the rogue if he actually needs any specific dungeons. No, he just wants valor. Zodiac is online. Nice to see him online as well. What should I upgrade? Maybe my headpiece. It's quite good. And my chest as well, I think. Good stats, ace, and versatility, which I like. Zodiac was asking me how did I find the leveling. Best leveling of any expansion, if you ask me. A couple of hours and I only played dungeons. I didn't do any quests. So I played the game pretty much as I would play Fellowship, that game I told you about that's still being made. It's in alpha at the moment. So very early days. But that's their concept as well. Their concept is that you do everything in dungeons. Leveling up, gearing up. You don't have to do anything else. And that's actually how I'm playing World of Warcraft right now, so... Absolutely the same thing. And like I was saying earlier, even though they are selling the game Fellowship as that's their USP. Their uniqueness comes from only playing dungeons. Even though they sell that and they say that they don't have as much grind, you can just jump to the end game straight away, which is not true at the moment, by the way. It's a lie. There's a lot of grinding. Finding the best in slot items takes longer probably than in World of Warcraft. It takes so long. And we got Bloodlust, I think, so I'm gonna pull big. And another thing, oh, I got the Chef. The Chef I don't want, but I did pull. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the Chef, guys, with AoE stuns. Be careful. We can all get Shane stunned because I made a mistake, basically. When you do a big pull, do not pull the Chef. People get randomly stunned, and it's really annoying. I'm gonna pull the boss now because the Chef is dead, even though I'm dying. And I'm gonna do some trash with the boss here. I think it's more efficient than doing the trash separately. The boss is not that hard anyway, normally. Especially when I have the aggro. I just lost the aggro. So that's not ideal for my healer. My healer will be crying right now. Especially because he has something on him. No, that's the Boomy. Kick, real quick. Intermission now. I can just stay on the trash while my team does the intermission. Doing the beers. Ooh, Wartax is nearly dead. A bit too much damage. Can he stay alive? Yes, still alive. Doing the beers for us. Actually, as the tank, I should probably be doing the beers myself. Because my DPS is not as important as Wartax and the Rogue. And they were doing it all. So I was a bit lazy there. I should have done that quicker. But here we go. The boss is active again. Ready to be killed. Let's see if I can do a big pull here without people taking too much of my aggro. So we already pulled all of this before and it was absolutely fine. So I hope it's going to be fine again. Why I don't have kick. I'm going to have to use my raw to stop that spell. It seems to be fine. Everything's dying very fast. Because of our amazing Evoker being played by Wartax and the rank 1 rogue that joined us. You can tell he deserves to be rank 1. Putting in the work, showing us he is worthy. Let's try to pull everything here. I don't know if I can pull everything, but I would like to pull everything. Okay, everything is pulled. Kick on that cast. We go back. We're going to ping the floor to tell my team, please come back. I want all of these packs to be stacked in one place so they are easy to crowd control, etc. We lost the rogue. A bit too much going on, maybe. Nice crowd control coming from the Boomy. Well played. AoE silence and using his Typhoon as well. That's good to see. Crowd control for the win. There we are. The boss is active. I still got one pack. Annoyingly, I want to do this pack as well. But it might be a mistake with the boss. This can go terribly, terribly wrong. If we end up pulling the whole room, this might be a mistake. At the moment, we are okay. Need to pull the boss back, I think, because of the slimes will spawn on top of the boss right now. There we go. One of them got to the boss and gave him a shield, which is annoying. Typhoon on this one, Vortex on the other. Seems to be okay again. Nice big damage as always. So nice to see. This is the area as a tank I can definitely improve on my pools. They're not that great at the moment. So I can get this guy, that guy, those little guys as well. All around the corner here. Lose of sight to make sure they all come to me. Got stunned, not ideal. I think we are okay-ish. Everything is dying nicely. And again, this guy, he always stays alive. It's so funny. This little guy always stays alive at the end. Full health. So funny. Let's see if I can do a big pull here. Again. Actually, I don't need too much of a big pull because we can skip some of the enemies here actually. But let's go behind the wall. Lost of sight to force the casters and the ranged abilities to move to me. So they are nicely stacked in one place. Trying to get all the aggro. There we are, nice and easy. Over 1 million DPS again on the rogue. Nice. We can skip this. Like so. We can just pull the boss with all this trash. Oh, we pulled, okay. So someone didn't do this skip before. Might have been the first time. So we ended up pulling, and they are killing all my team. We do not want that at all. Got big cooldowns ready. Do I need them? Maybe not. Well, I'm gonna use them anyway. Just to make this a bit safer. Get the next pack as well, so it's done. We can skip these bees, but people tend to aggro them by mistake, so I'm gonna just aggro them. If you hug the right side here, you can skip those bees, but just to be safer. You can also take them to the next boss, I think. I need to test it, but I think you can do it. But yeah, generally speaking, I really like the new dungeons. They seem straightforward. They're not too complicated with the mechanics. They're all fairly simple to understand. That's really good. And they seem to be quite compact. I'm actually very interested to see if Blizzard will stop having different checkpoints on different dungeons. They should just make one rule and stick to it. I keep saying it. It's really annoying in dungeons when you don't know if you can release or not, because you don't know if you're going to have to walk a long distance or not. I think they should just make one rule. Like, you kill one boss, your checkpoint is on that boss. That's it. Easy rule to follow. You always know if it's worth it releasing or not. So I'm very interested to see if they're going to change that, the checkpoints. Because in the past, in some dungeons, you get a checkpoint after the boss. Some you don't. It's always random. And sometimes even in the same dungeon, some bosses give you a checkpoint, but other bosses don't. So You actually need to study the checkpoints of dungeons, which is just silly. That is not skill, that is not good game knowledge, it's just bad game design, to be honest with you. But we'll see what the new season will bring. Starting in 2 weeks, guys. Ooh, got a ring with a socket, but I don't need mastery. Looks like the rogue wants it, and I'm going to give it to the rogue, of course, because it's been amazing. Well deserved. Can I trade him? Yeah. It's best in slot for him as well. Happy days. There you go, buddy. Grats. I wonder if you want a pet as well. Do you want a pet? There you go. You can take a pet as well. Right, guys, I had a blast. We've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, so I'm gonna get some food in my belly now and play some board games, get some coffee. Thank you to all of you so much for taking 5 minutes out of your time to come and say hello, catch up, and making sure that you guys are doing well. It's always good to know. And a big thank you as well to all of you who joined me today for some keys. Well, we're not playing keys, we are playing heroic. But you know what I mean. We played some dungeons. So... War Tax, Edelod, Peregrine, everybody else. Thank you so much. Always super fun. War Tax, thanks for the runs. All the Valor is nice. We got some really good Valor, didn't we, War Tax? Especially because of your DPS, which is huge. He was very, very fast. I think we farmed at least, I would say, 400 or more Valor stones in like 2.5 hours, I would say. So that wasn't too bad. Right, guys, I might be back online next week. I might just do the same as today, just spam some heroics, get some more upgrades on my items, and hopefully you guys get some upgrades as well if you join me. And then, yeah, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to start playing Mythic Plus again. Like I said, I might not push that high this season. I'm a bit disappointed, but... to be honest, it's normal. Blizzard always does this. Season 1, they want to force people to raid. It happened all the time in the previous expansions. And then from Season 3, or the last season of the expansion, they will just open the game more and make the best in slot items available to those of us who don't enjoy raiding or don't really have the time to raid all the time. So this season I might just get my portals, so that should be a +10. And then I might just do stuff with you guys or play another game. We'll see. Or maybe go to the gym more. I should actually go to the gym more and actually be healthy. That's probably a good idea as well. Right, guys. Until next Saturday, or I might be online Sunday as well. We'll see. Until next weekend, take good care of yourselves. See ya. I can actually not stop my stream. My computer is still updating the Windows stuff. Oh, hold on. Something is happening.